Thanks very much, everybody. It's a real pleasure to be here. And I've realized that I stand between you and your all-important injection of coffee. So I'm going to try and rattle through my slides, because I think we're a couple of minutes behind schedule already. Hopefully I won't take too long. But I'm going to take you on a journey through time and maybe a little bit of space as well. We're going to go back to the old days, talk to you about some of the old malware which we used to see and how things have changed over time and how we're now facing some very different kind of threats. And I've been working in the antivirus industry since I think it was January 1992. I started working for a company called Dr. Solomon's, and I went for the job interview there. At the time, by the way, there really was and is a Dr. Solomon. He still exists, although he's no longer involved in computer security. And he was the only programmer. And he hired me because he wanted someone to write the Windows version of Dr. Solomon's antivirus toolkit, which was very flattering because I'd been at university. I'd just been writing computer games and things like that. And I said to him, why do you want me to write the Windows version of Dr. Solomon's antivirus toolkit? I've never actually written a Windows program before. He says, not a problem, he says, not a problem. No one's going to buy it. So what do you mean no one's going to buy it? He says, no one's going to buy it, because you know what they're going to buy? They're going to buy the OS2 version. And that's what I'm writing, he said. So he wrote the OS2 version, thinking he was going to sell it to all of the banks. And I got lumbered with the Windows version. And another guy called Neil wrote the DOS version of Dr. Solomon's antivirus toolkit way back in 1992. And it turned out that he was wrong in his expectations for how successful OS2 would be. But he was right about many other things. And one of the things that he knew was that the virus writers back then were really writing viruses as a form of electronic graffiti. They were showing off to their peers. They were writing malware to make a bit of a statement. There wasn't a financial incentive. Now, one of the things which I had ingrained in me way back then was a complete hatred of virus writers and anybody who wrote malware. You know, they were the real dregs of society that they did this. And you would get up every morning and you would sing the song about what an awful thing the malware authors were. And you could never admit if you had a sneaking admiration for the malware. Well, we're in, okay, huddle together, huddle up. I'm going to share a little secret with you. There's some viruses I actually think are pretty cool. In fact, I'm going to show you my favorite computer virus of all time, and it is this. Oops, no it's not. It's that. It's the casino virus, which was written in Malta. And it says, I have just destroyed the file allocation table on your disk. That's the thing which remembers where all the files are, the FAT. However, I have kept a copy in RAM, and I'm giving you one last chance to restore your precious data. Warning, if you reset now, all your data will be lost forever. Well, they didn't have sound cards then, so they just have a couple of exclamation marks. Your data depends on a game of jackpot. And I thought, hey, we're all here. We haven't had coffee yet. We might need waking up. Let's play a game. Let's imagine that this has appeared on your computer, okay? And it's saying, think of a number between 1 and 10. All right? Think of a number. So, who's going to press the number 1? Anybody? Everyone's a little bit scared as to what's going to happen to them. Okay, I'm going to take that